Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly reading for the week of October 7th through the 13th. I always like to start my readings on Monday since that is typically when we start our weeks, our work weeks and such. If you're new here, welcome. What I like to do is I do pull some oracle cards, some tea leaf cards, tarot, and also clarify with another deck of tarot here. And I just like to really jump right into this reading. So before I begin, I always like to ask Spirit Guide, please join us in this reading. Please provide me with the guidance and messaging for my Sagittarius friends, and please join them in their weekly adventures if they ask you, and provide them protection and lead them towards the best path of abundance this week. Thank you so much, Spirit Guide, for joining us. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's go, Sagittarius, see what's going on for October 7th through the 13th. Your first card, we have Tree, Affairs with Your Family. And Elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. And I love this too because elephants, they really do have a great family atmosphere. If you've ever watched elephants in the wild, they very much take care of each other and watch out for each other. So this might be a week where you are taking care of, watching out for, just really doing extra around with your family or for your family. And I say that also because we have the Helping Hand card, and it's need others to assist with services, increased productivity. No one can handle it all. So some of you may be asking your family for assistance as well. I feel like whoa, flying on the floor. What do we got? Oh, love it. Alchemy, using witchcraft, occult, and learning God's secrets. Transform the situation. Really the card of the magician. So having the tools to create your own reality here. I love that. Getting started really hot here, Sagittarius. Let's see, what other messages do we have? Thank you so much. We have saving face. You may need to grin and bear it to maintain respect and keep your job, or you need to smile and make nice to get the position you want. And offerings. You will be offered a new position or investment opportunity. Think about it and research it carefully before accepting. Man. So yeah, I see some of you, when I see this saving face combined with that offerings card, I think of applying for jobs or, interviewing for a job, and sometimes we put on that mask, we put on that front of this perfect person, and it might work for some instances, but a lot of times it's better to just show your true self, because you don't want to have somebody pick you based on a persona that you have put out there. I would definitely wear your own face, and when it comes to that saving face card, be yourself. In the end, it's way more beneficial to you. So you come out with Queen of Swords. Okay, we had a whole stack come out here. We have Judgment and Death and the Star. Hey, make a wish. Three of Pentacles. Thank you. And you had two bonus cards. We have the Moon and Two of Wands. Fantastic. All right. So I was mentioning earlier about working with your family, having this interaction with your family. I do feel like this Three of Pentacles could be part of that, because I was getting this overall message of working with your family on a project. I pictured like people working on a house, fixing up a house, doing something around the house, working together to make it look better. We see that they're painting painting sunflowers on the side of this van here. So I just feel like there's this overall message of improving your surroundings, making your surroundings look more beautiful this week. That can really be a step in transforming your situation as well, because you are transforming the surroundings of yourself. You're transforming the energy that you're giving yourself. I feel like when we go and work in a room that is more pleasing to our senses, we become more productive. So I just feel like there's this overall feeling of this week becoming more productive based on your surroundings, improving the looks of it, maybe changing things up. We do have that death card, so there is change coming in this week. But let's go ahead and start off your reading here, Sagittarius. You have that Queen of Swords, and this Queen of Swords energy is all about using your brain to solve any problems that come up during the week. Now, this can also be a card of cutting yourself free of anything that might be holding you back from starting a project, starting something new. Any type of fear that might be holding you back or procrastination, it's time to free yourself of that. It's time to finally just put in that work that's necessary. And then you have Judgment as well. And I love Judgment because this card is all about receiving your spiritual calling, receiving that higher calling, and almost have like this feeling of your heart being fulfilled this week. So there is this potential here this week for you to work on something that's really going to please you, please your senses. And I just keep getting that feeling of your senses being pleased, you being happy with the outcome here. So let's go ahead and clarify Queen of Swords and Judgment. Thank you. Yeah, we have the Two of Wands. You're ready to go. Like that Queen of Swords was saying, cut yourself free. What's holding you back? Two of Wands can be a card of over-analyzing. So some of you have this plan, this idea that you want to proceed forward with, but you're holding yourself back for some reason. You're preventing, I almost feel like you're worried about either making the mistake or you've made the wrong choice. And that's, you're telling yourself, well, if I don't move forward, then I can't have dropped the ball, or I couldn't have missed the target. So those are the, yeah, I just feel like you are like literally holding yourself back here for some reason. Yeah. Now the Two of Wands can also symbolize planning out a trip or a vacation of some sort. So some of you might be doing that, but again, I feel like there's no movement forward. You're like at this point of stagnation. You're kind of sitting back. You're kind of waiting for a sign. I feel like the Star card might be somewhat of a message around that you're waiting from a star to like a shooting star, a sign from the universe to say, yes, proceed forward with this. The Judgment card is a card of receiving that calling, the trumpet bellowing from the sky and telling you, here is your message. Here is what you're supposed to be doing. It's not going to be that obvious, Sagittarius. You do have the Queen of Wands, and that Queen of Wands came out with Judgment. So that Queen of Wands is saying, if you want a sign, I first need to see some action. So that's where I keep coming from. I feel like there's something you're supposed to be working on. There's something in your head that you know you should be working on, but you're putting it off. And the Queen of Wands comes out as a reminder that if you want something to happen, you got to do it. Now, just sitting back and hoping and making wishes isn't always going to work. A lot of times you have to show the universe that you mean business here. Okay? So this is an opportunity we see with that Death card and the Star card. This Star card is all about making a wish. Your wish is being fulfilled, but the Death card comes out and says, if you want things to change, you're going to have to change as well. All right? The Death card does come out when it's time for a deep transformation, when it's time to change how you go about doing business on a day-to-day. Now, I get that message because I feel like you're resisting this change. You're holding back. But in the end, when I want to have a six-pack, I can't just wish for a six-pack. I can't just wish upon a star for a six-pack. It's not going to work. I have to change my diet. I have to exercise every day. It's all about action. Going back to that Queen of Wands. So going back to the point of, if you're looking for change, if you want something to change this week, then this week needs to be the time that you implement that change personally. Okay, this is all about letting go of what no longer works for you. And then you make the wish. And then wishes become fulfilled. You make that action for the Star. This is all about new hope. I feel like this is an excitement of saying, you know what, I'm going to put into the action. I'm going to move forward. Which then gives you that new hope of the results that are going to come. But let's go ahead and clarify, please. Thank you. Yeah, Page of Wands. Just throwing all your worries to the side. Just saying, you know what, screw it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to try this out. I'm going to try it a different way. I'm going to wake up differently tomorrow. I'm going to start my day differently because I want different results. Page of Wands is a great card for starting something new. Gaining this new perspective, trying something new in your day-to-day. You know, this is everything from going to a new place. If some of you are looking for a new job or a new relationship, you've been going to the same old places. You've been looking in the same old websites. This is your plan to try something new. And then you will find it. Look out a different window. I just feel like you're getting this overall message in this reading to switch it up. It's time to switch it up. Go on a new adventure here. Thank you. Look at that. The world. This is the completion of a cycle. This is you finally saying, I'm done with this old me. I'm coming into the new me. I'm going to do this differently. All right, the Page of Wands also, I want to go back to that, you know, that can symbolize travel as well. So we have these two cards clarifying that could have to do with travel. And I also just noticed we have this van at the bottom of the picture, and then we have it over here in the Three of Pentacles. Just further confirmation as we go down the line here. But going back to that World card, this is great success, fulfillment. This is being happy with this new change. Like, I feel like this is closing out the old you. This is bringing in the new you. This is bringing in, because the World, as I always like to explain, is the final card in the major arcana. So that means you start all over. You start with the Fool, which means a new journey. Trying new things is coming up. It's time to try new things. It's time to look elsewhere. Again, in order to get change, you must change. So if that's what you're looking for, if you're looking for a new position and you're not seeing them, look somewhere else. Change where you're looking. If you're looking for that new relationship, then go to a new place. See different people. Obviously, you're not going to find a relationship just seeing the same old people. So, Three of Pentacles. Excuse me. Three of Pentacles, all about recognition, being rewarded, being acknowledged, being seen. This also can symbolize working on something new. Again, I started talking about this in the beginning. This was changing your surroundings, making your surroundings more pleasant, more beautiful for you, and only you. Just you focus on yourself. You focus on improving your life by switching things up within your life. And I keep having like a little tickle in my throat, so it could be a little message about throat chakra, a little message there about your throat, if you have anything going on there. I would just, I get this overall feeling of just, this could be repainting a room because they're painting here, painting a mural on your wall. But I really feel like overall, this is being recognized, being seen, like your beauty being noticed because you go to a new spot. I almost feel like these people are recognizing her or saying, wow, look at what you're doing here. We've never seen you here before. And they want to get to know her. They're acknowledging that she is new and that they want to get to know her. They want to know more about what she's doing. So keep that in mind as well when I talk about going to a new place. If you want to be seen by new people, you have to get out there. You have to go out to new places. And again, we have we have that Two of Wands again jumping out, just sitting back and hoping and making that wish, but not actually doing anything. She's just chilling out. She's got the bike right there. She can get moving. And you have the Moon. This is a mysterious new path. You're a little bit uncomfortable because you don't know where this path is going to lead, because you're not fully comfortable with this change. But like I said, this is only worth doing. And I apologize, I keep clearing my throat here. I know that's annoying. This is only worth doing if you're comfortable with change. If you're not comfortable with change, then keep doing what you do. But I see this alchemy card up here. We have the Death card. There is time for transformation. It's being told to you that transformation is key this week. This is your opportunity for change if you are looking for it. Thank you. Knight of Pentacles. And that Knight of Pentacles, really moving forward, planning your next conquest. And, I feel like this is deciding where you're going to go. In the typical card, he's holding his pentacle and he's looking out at the field and he's looking out, deciding, what do I want to do next? Where do I want to go? Where's somewhere new I can go? And he's planning it forward, but he's not rushing in. He's going about it slowly. He's taking things slowly. So there is no rush here. And then you have Temperance. Yeah. Be patient. All right. Going to this new place is not going to be an instant result. This is something that is going to take time. Just like the example I was using. If I wanted to get a 6-pack, me going on a diet in one day and working out for 2 days is not going to give me a 6-pack. Trust me. I'm very far off from that. It's going to take time. You have to be patient, but you're on the right path is what this Temperance card is saying. You have the right ideas. Then this is a card of Sagittarius, Temperance. So just further confirming this message here. But that Temperance card, very much a message of that seeds are growing slowly. If you're going to plant new seeds, it takes a while for that tree to grow. It takes years sometimes. So don't get overwhelmed with that. But my goodness, overall, I feel like this is a very positive message for your week. If you are looking for change with that Death card, with that Alchemy card, you have the energy, you have the power to do it. You have the tools needed. And all you have to do is just take those steps forward. You have to put in the action. You have to show some change. Complete the world, complete the cycle that you're currently in so that you can start anew, start afresh. Become that new Sagittarius and have the new experiences and new adventures. Make life exciting again. But overall, really cool reading. I am very excited for your week. I hope you have a fantastic month of October. Please make sure you watch your daily readings as well as I posted your monthly October reading. Check those out. Like and subscribe. I really do appreciate the support. And I will see you in your next reading, my friends. Goodbye.